Hey everybody, it's your girl Jay from DCSC. I'm just about to drop a quick video. This is breaking news in regards to Shanquella. So earlier I did a video regarding what the contradiction from the medical examiner and what the police was reporting in regards to what happened to Shanquella. So that made me a little curious and I had to go out there and dig a little bit more. Well, I found some information. I reached out to the person that did this article in Mexico, in Cabo. Now, this person works for the newspaper that gave the actual excerpt to the Charlotte Chronicle. And the name of that news organization is Metropolimix, and they're located in the Cabo area. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. This information is coming from a Mexican agency that's reporting on Shanquilla's crime. It is actually the official website of I don't want to say source, but one of the sources that gave the information to the Charlotte Chronicle in regards to the excerpts from the actual police report, which differed from with the autopsy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right in it. As you all can see, it's dated November the 21st, 2002, and it basically says FBI opens investigation in the femicide for Quella Robinson. It says that the Federal Bureau of Investigations, known by its acronym as the FBI, from the field office in Charlotte, North Carolina, arrived this weekend in the municipal seat of Los Capes. United States federal agents are investigating the mystery surrounding the violent femicide of the young Shanquella Bernarda Robinson, affectionately known as Quilla, which occurred on October the 29th inside room located at 32 Villa Linda in the Cabo Resorts. The murder of the 25-year-old girl attracted attention of the United States government after the family of the victim, originally from Charlotte, exposed their disagreement with the contradictory information between the medical opinion and the autopsy death. Originally, the government of Mexico, after delivering the body to Shanquella Robinson, reported she died of alcohol poisoning. However, the death certificate determined that the young woman had died of severe injury to the spinal cord and dislocation of the atlas. That is the breaking the first two vertebrae of the neck. It goes on to state that the attack was filmed by another of the friends who has been identified as Khalil Cook and can be seen mocking Quella, stating, Quella, you can at least defend yourself. One day before she was murdered, the young woman from Charlotte arrived in Los Cabos on vacation, accompanied by a group of six friends, from which reasons she was happy. The friends managed to leave Mexico after not being arrested by the Los Cabos municipal police in an act of evident impunity after the death of the young woman, and it seems that they all disappeared off the face of the earth. They all lie and no longer respond to messages and calls from the victim's mother or relatives. Now, in this article, I think it's referencing this. I don't know if it's a typo, but it says she was murdered, and in 2019, that may be the actual year she graduated from Winston-Salem University. It goes on to talk about her career and how she was a business owner. I'm about to get into it good, y'all. Okay, so it clearly states in this article that the friends involved in this high profile case is Winter Khalil, Elise, Malik, Dejanay, and Nazir. All right. Okay. So it then goes on to say, now y'all don't come for me. I'm reading directly from this article. Again, this information is coming from Metropolimix. This is the same resource that has been putting out the excerpts and providing the excerpts to certain news and media organizations here in the United States to include, but is not limited to the Charlotte Chronicle. But this report, this article goes on to say, regardless of the fact that the FBI managed to find out that transgender Dejanay is the person who have attacked and killed Shanquella, again, this is alleged and it's coming from a news article, and this is the same agency that is also providing details to the Charlotte Chronicle. It says that, and it's up on the screen. Um, Khalil recorded the video that went viral and is also investigating the omission and negligence of the authorities from the whole series of the contradiction in the case. So it is clear that they will exert pressure on the government of Mexico, meaning that the FBI is basically putting pressure on the Mexican authorities and the government of Baja California Sur to determine who was actually responsible, to determine the responsibilities of the other people who would not have done their job well. So in this article, it states the people under investigation is the doctor at the American Medical Clinic, Carolyn Beatriz Gutierrez, Los Cabos Municipal Police Officers Omar and David. I guess those were, they blurred out their last names. Um, so I guess Omar and David responded to the scene. Those were the officers who responded to the scene. And the agent of the public ministry of the PGJE, Julio Daniel. They all lied, according to this article, is alleged. And again, I'm reporting this based off of the fact that the Charlotte Chronicle also used this, and I also personally reached out myself to them to try to get in direct contact with the investigator, and I'm waiting on them to get back with me. So the death of the young American, according to a copy of the police report, was reported 3 hours after the femicide, and they keep referencing allegedly that this is a crime that may be pursued as femicide. Again, this is alleged, and I'm just bringing it straight to you. So when the agents of the Los Cabos Municipal Police arrived as first responders, and in this article it does say Omar and David aboard DS-77 patrol car were received by the doctor, Dr. Gutierrez, reporting that at 2:13 they requested the consultation services for Shanquella, commenting that they had reported the victim was drunk. The doctor then revealed after an hour, um, arrived an hour after receiving the report. So based on this, they're saying that the call went out, but the doctor didn't actually get there until 3:15. And so they went on to state the things that was reported earlier, just about what her state of condition was. And so um, the article then goes to say that in such a way that the friend of the alleged aggressor, identified as Winter Donovan, was the one who called 911 requesting an ambulance because of the respiratory difficulties. And this put the doctor in a position to give CPR. It says subsequently at 6:35, the first responders proceeded to make a phone call. Listen to this. I'm gonna start at 6:35 p.m. The first responders proceeded to make a phone call to C2. I'm sorry, to C2. It says C-2 to the agent of public ministry, which was Julio Daniel, recounting the facts for which he instructs the filing of the forms corresponding and wait for arrival of the ministerial police. Of course, the version of the doctor contradicts the actual death certificate. However, the doctor at the private clinic, according to her version in the police report, the victim died 2 hours and 45 minutes after having first contact with her. Today, it is known that all of them allegedly lied to protect the image and reputation of Cabo Villa Complex and Puerto Las Cabos. So, baby, the FBI coming for everybody. They say, listen, Cabo 6, we got you. But, oh, Mexico, don't play. Because it's just outrageous that they were really, really, really going to sweep this girl. And I say really, really, really because they do it all allegedly, that this is not the only incident where not just the American people travel out of country and in places where they could potentially be hurt, harmed, or extorted, not by the actual people, but by the government. So the FBI might be coming for them, y'all. So I got another article and some more information. Again, I'm waiting on them to call me back because I want to hear right from the horse's mouth. I'm putting it out there just because um, I know that this is the main media outlet for Los Cabos. And if you go on there and read through some of the articles, it's interesting. And all of this is alleged. And I am going to keep you posted on any other information. I won't be dropping any more videos tonight, but I will. I have some material. I've been working all day, so I have some additional material that I'm going to be putting out there tomorrow. Not all of it is related to Shanquella, but it is the some of the updates and things that are trending and just things that are informative. So I hope everybody have a good night. This is Jay from DC Talks, bringing you facts, love, and truth. And before I completely sign off, pray for Shanquella's family and all of those that have lost loved ones during this holiday season. It's a difficult time for them. And I look forward to continuing bringing you content.